Monica from Lady Loves Books, and today I'm going to talk about my November wrap-up and December TBR. This November, I only read 3 books, which is bad for me because I was too caught up in reading too many fanfictions to count, and I ended up reading only 3 books. The first book is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. This book has been sitting on my bookshelf for a long time, and I ended up picking this book and finished it finally, and I loved it. I loved it so much that I gave 5 out of 5 stars in Goodreads. And this book is about Will Trainer who has quadriplegia after an accident that makes him like paralyzed from the neck down. And then Will's mother hired a companion slash friend to accompany Will around the house from day to day because he literally couldn't do anything. And that person happens to be the main character of this book, Louisa Clark, or Lou. She loves putting up eccentric dresses or clothes or shoes, things like that. So she was kind of unique, but I don't know, I felt like the main character is forced to be unique in this book. But I still love this book anyway because this book is very unique. Usually when we read books about sick people, they will have cancer or leukemia, but this book presents something that is different in sick literature, novels, things like that. So I love this book very much. The second book I read is King Lear by Shakespeare. This is one of Shakespeare's tragedy. Of course, this is classic, but I read it in the form of comic book. Ta-da! Okay, this comic book is very fun to read. This is a graphic novel, so it encouraged people to read more of classic. Actually, this is quite fun, and I read it like in like 30 minutes or so, and I finished it. I don't really like it. I gave it 1 or 2 stars out of 5 because even though this story is about this love and loyalty and treasury and things like that, I don't really get why this character do this and why that character do that and things like that. I think I need to read the original version, the play version of Shakespeare. Ooh. Do you think I need to read that? Okay, another time. The next book is The Big Friendly Giant, or the BFG by Roald Dahl. This is one of the children's classic and I like it. I gave it like 3 out of 5 stars. This book is about Sophie, who is an orphan little girl, and she was kidnapped by a giant who turned out to be friendly and big friendly giant. Anyway, turned out BFG is not the only giant in the universe, in the world, in the giant land, because there are 9 other giants who are very cruel and they eat people. And actually, this is the 5th Roald Dahl books that I have read. I've read Matilda, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and then Asiotrod and Revolting Rhymes before, and I have to admit that this book is pretty mild. Next is my December TBR. I plan to read at least 3 books because I still need 3 books to complete my reading challenge in Goodreads. So I think I will choose the theme books first. After that, I plan to finish my, a bunch of currently reading that has not finished until now. That's embarrassing. This is the first book that I plan to read in December. Rumah Kertas, or The House of Paper by Carlos Maria Dominguez. This is a book about people who love books. Actually, Actually, this book is about the death of a professor who was hit by a car while the professor was reading a book. You know, it's kind of creepy actually, but I think this book is going to be fun. The next book that I will read is, Detective Conan number 89. I have been collecting this book since number 50 or so in a series, and this came with this one as one package for my birthday. So I think I'm going to read them both. For the next book, I think I will choose one of the thin books from my Roald Dahl box set. I think I will choose from these three, either one of them, and I think it will be a quick read and reading challenge has been finished. Then I will move on to the next book. Next on my list is The Penderwicks. This is the first of the trilogy, and this is another children's literature. This is about the Penderwick siblings who, I don't know, I actually don't know what the story is about, but many people recommend it for me and they say this is good, so I think I'm gonna give it a try. Next, of course, I will try to finish the books that I have been neglecting in my currently reading shelf. That's all for today, and if you like this video, please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.